Title: 3 a.m. at the station. At a remote gas station, dead of night, the station sat alone, swallowed by the vast emptiness of the highway. Miles from the nearest town, it was a forgotten relic, its neon sign buzzing like an insect trapped in amber. Inside, Liam, the night shift attendant, was bored out of his mind. He leaned on the counter, scrolling through his phone. The only sound was the buzzing fluorescent lights and the distant hum of rain tapping against the windows. It was 3:13 a.m., the dead hour. The door chime suddenly rang. Liam looked up. Two men stood at the entrance. They wore identical, featureless masks, pale, blank faces with hollow black eye holes. Their bodies were wrapped in long, dark coats, drenched from the rain. They didn't speak. They didn't move. Just stood there. Can I help you?" Liam asked, his voice uncertain. No answer. One of them slowly tilted his head, as if studying him. A chill crept up Liam's spine. Something felt wrong. Liam glanced at the security monitors. The parking lot was empty. No car, no truck, nothing. "You guys need gas?" he asked again, his voice too loud in the quiet store. Still no response. Then, both men stepped forward at the same time, perfectly synchronized, their boots tapping against the tile in unison. Liam took an involuntary step back. His fingers hovered near the panic button beneath the counter. "Listen, if you guys are messing around..." The store lights flickered. The radio behind him crackled to life, except there was no music, just static and something beneath it. A whisper? Liam's breath hitched. The two figures stood right in front of the counter now, still unmoving. Too still. Something about their bodies. They weren't breathing, not even the rise and fall of a chest. Liam's hand trembled as he reached for the register. "If you're robbing me, just take it. I don't want any trouble." No response, but one of the men lifted his hand. Slowly, mechanically, he placed something on the counter, a cassette tape. Liam stared at it. No label, no markings, just an old, worn tape. "What is this?" he whispered. The masked men said nothing. One of them reached up and, with a slow, deliberate motion, removed his mask. Liam's blood turned to ice. The face beneath was... Suddenly, everything glitched. The lights snapped off. The radio screeched. The security monitors warped, flashing between images of the store and something else. A distorted version of the gas station. The same counter, but behind it, a man lay dead. His face, Liam's face, was twisted in horror. His throat had been ripped open, his eyes wide and glassy. Liam stumbled backward, his heart hammering. Then, the lights came back. The store was empty. No masked men, no tape. Just the echo of the chime as the door slowly creaked shut. Outside, the road stretched into the night. Endless, empty, waiting. Somewhere far down the highway, a neon sign flickered. And the clock above the register? It still read 3:13 a.m.